Going to talk about our next rainmaker. This one really didn't deliver much more than a few sprinkles. All the rain was amounting to about a trace. But before we get to that, we are 2 days out from Rodeo San Antonio. So let's show you the trail ride, one of many that are heading in. This one near Stockdale. This is the Chisholm Trail Ride, led by President Michael Brighton Jr. You've got Queen Madeline Rowlands, and they're heading to Stockdale, and then it's up and into San Antonio for the annual stock show and rodeo. If you're ever on the grounds, like on opening day, and you get to see all the trail rides come in, it's quite a sight. It's really awesome. All right, let's head out. Thank you, Sonia Pruski, by the way, for the phenomenal pictures in Stockdale as that trail ride went through. All right, so one thing they battled, as well as we're all continuing to battle, we're in the throes of the best mountain cedar season in 2 years, 7,140 today. That's up from 2,000 yesterday. So we're still going until at least the third week of February. Outside tonight, winds are calm. Temperature wise, we're running right at 62. It's cloudy with that light northwest breeze, and the dew point's only a few degrees away. I really wouldn't be surprised if we see a little more patchy fog develop early Wednesday. Highs today, you'll see a lot of 70s, where yesterday there were 80s. In fact, it was Carrizo Springs, Cotulla, Crystal City, all flirted with 90 yesterday, but today only lower 70s to a 68 for us. Where does that stack up? Well, to San Antonio International in today's almanac. Notice how this morning, way above average on the low, but then right in the neighborhood for the high. Records are staying in place another year, and not a drop of rain out there today, even though, again, it was a drop here or a drop there, literally. All right, so as we work our way through the overnight hours, the clouds will definitely lower, and we get a little bit of fog to develop by 5, maybe 6 in the morning as we go to 57 or 58, and we're cooling to our dew point. So that's going to mean that the atmosphere gets saturated. We develop a little fog, more fog to the south than in San Antonio. Now, here was the problem today. One thing for sure, this is a warm flow from the Pacific. Not only a lot of moisture in the mid and upper levels, but that's warm air too. So that inhibits the convective process always. But then the other part was that there wasn't a whole lot of upper air energy with this system. This was a pretty weak little system, even though pretty impressive on the amount of rain coverage that you can see across the state of Texas. But we just didn't see much more than, say, a few passerby sprinkles. It wasn't measurable at all. Even on a wider view, we saw a couple of bolts of lightning there near Uvalde and up to Bandera, then a couple of healthier downpours east of Hallettsville for tonight. But let's look ahead to the next system. This one's got more promise, mainly because of a couple things. First, you're going to see the high pressure ridge build. So tomorrow, Thursday, we'll warm up into the 80s, and we'll get a little bit of afternoon sun, no rain chance. But then what's different about this system, the high moves east, and then this digs in just like the last one. But watch as this tracks a little farther south, and then there's a little more tightening, a little bit more energy with this, and upper level support. So we could even power up a couple of thunderstorms Saturday morning. It looks like the timing right now is going to be Friday night into early Saturday. This could be out of our way by about early afternoon hours of Saturday. We'll get better timing by Wednesday night, Thursday, as we get into some of the high resolution data. But for now, it looks as though most of the heavier rain is going to be north and east, with San Antonio getting clipped by, again, what could be a couple of heavier downpours. And boy, we really need the rain from San Antonio south. I mean, it's really the I-35 corridor in extreme drought right now. So when rain goes to our north, it really doesn't help at all. All right, 14-day forecast, a weather impact alert because it is a Saturday. You're making a lot of plans for Saturday, especially with it being Valentine's Day, and this is a 50% chance of some rain. And even a few thunderstorms, it could get strong. So we're going to keep a close eye on this, but for now, a weather impact alert to give you that heads up. So again, a little bit of fog is possible early tomorrow morning, maybe a shower, 20% chance early, then dry and 75, 80 to 81 Thursday, Friday. After the rain chance is sunny Sunday, up to 76 degrees, closer to 80 by Monday. Notice one thing, we are not looking at a freeze or anything cold anytime soon. We're going to continue to rob Old Man Winter. Nate Ryan next.